Hi, I'm Sharon Bell with the Baynet, and it's election season 2018. And with me today is Howard Thompson, who is seeking the St. Mary's County Commissioner President position. How are you today, Howard?
Just fine. Thank you all for having me this
Yeah,
morning.
glad you could make it here. In St. Mary's County, last year, the third building kind of fell through the wayside, and it's supposed to start up again actually the ground should be, hopefully they break ground in July, bringing down the University of Maryland to the California airport in the Airport View area. And at the airport, they have really been doing a lot of development. And once the university, which will be a full-fledged university where you could go get a PhD, but in that area, they are doing a lot of things there to support Patuxent River. Besides the engineering and the UAVs, there's also a great opportunity there to really pick up our workforce in helping with the machinery, help making parts for the airplanes. There's a really big need and a development there. What are your thoughts on developing that area and bringing in the University of Maryland?
Well, we'll talk about the university first.
Okay.
It's all the good part, but we know that that is coming. I mean, the governor has told us, and the state legislature said that this will come, and by that coming down here, the learning opportunities are going to be phenomenal for what can be offered for not just the naval base and the contractors and all the business for that, but just for the community itself. I'm sure it's going to work in conjunction with the College of Southern Maryland. Anytime an educational facility of that magnitude, that greatness comes down here, it's a big plus for
It's a
St.
huge
Mary's
opportunity.
County. The airport itself is getting ready to extend their runway. I mean, they've been working on that, but being on the Planning Commission, I see these things. I see as they're coming. We have there's parcels of land that are ready for commercial use all around the airport. As soon as that extension is done, which is going to be done very soon, you will see corporate America come here more. I mean, they need to be able to get here to the county and to be able to leave here in the county, and they don't necessarily want to drive back and forth to either BWI or National Airport. They want to be able to land here, and they want to be able to take back off and go home. But with bringing those businesses here, the manufacturing business that can be used here or developed here in St. Mary's County, if the right incentives can be put into place, and that's going to be something that will have to be worked with both state and locally. The world's their oyster. I mean,
Absolutely.
It can be developed. There are things that people businesses want built here in the county. I mean, we have printers now that can make things.
Right.
It amazes me what can be made with.
Oh, they'll be able to support Patuxent River.
You know, there's metal development. There's all kinds of different things that'll be able to be developed for Pax River and their businesses that work there.
In the plans, the first year that the college is built and functioning, it's estimated about 700 jobs it will bring to our area, which is phenomenal, and that's with everything that's going on around the airport. So it'd be great to see, from an economic standpoint, our community just being able to have that opportunity.
And if we have the infrastructure in place,
yes,
that I've talked about, working with our state delegation and our governor. I mean, our governor has shown great concern for our county. I mean, we know he has concern for our county. He has a stake in the action here in St. Mary's County. He knows about our Naval Air Test Center and what it does here for the county, and then that just goes out to the airport. But by having all of that in place, I know he's going to pay more attention. He is a man that works across the aisle in order to get these things done. I hope to do the same, or I will do the same. I don't hope, I plan on doing the same. I've worked with many different boards over the years, both Democrat, Republican. History shows us that you can't get things done unless you're willing to work across the aisle.
No doubt about that.
I'm the person for that. That's just things that have to be done. But that airport, as you say, getting back to the airport, It's just, there's so many things that can happen there that'll be good for this county. And it's outside of Lexington Park.
Right.
It's gonna be an easier travel. And then you actually even have the commercial park, which is right next to the airport.
Definitely.
It'll be able to branch out, and there's already infrastructure there. There's water and sewage there.
Right.
If you have those water and sewage, those businesses, those manufacturing places, the plants, small plants, things like that, industry.
Yeah,
they'll
there's a lot going on there.
they'll be able to develop.
Yeah,
It's
for
there.
sure.
It's there.
Definitely. So is there anything else that you would like to tell our viewers?
I'm just ready, as I say, I'm ready to work in a bipartisan fashion. Governor Hogan has shown us how to do that. He's done good things for the state of Maryland. There's no denying that right now. I've lived in the county my whole life. My family's been here for hundreds of years. I thought at the beginning, I know St. Mary's County, but I've learned a lot about St. Mary's County. I've learned more about St. Mary's County than I thought I knew at the
Right.
beginning of this voyage that we started a year ago. And I'm glad I've done it now. I'm ready for it.
Great.
I think I can serve. I've always served. I learned that from my grandparents. I learned that from my mom. So I'm
Yeah.
ready to do this for the county.
Great. November 6th is Election Day. Make sure everybody gets out and votes. If you have any questions, you can email elections@thebaynet. We'll see you next time.